welcome back. It's time for the final round of the Diecast Dude Rally Championship Series. We'll start off with some 1v1s for our consolation round to determine our third place winner. And then we will finish it up with the much anticipated championship round between 01 Maverick and Miss Molly. Leading off the consolation races, it'll be Liam the Law versus Johnny H. The Lancia Delta Integrale versus the Subaru Impreza. It'll be a one-lap shootout. Winner to advance to the third place race. Here we go. It's going to be Liam the Law, the Lancia Delta, getting into turn number 1. He's going to go down into turn number 2. Just needs to keep it straight, and he does. And he'll be advancing on. He pretty much had the advantage from the opening gun. Kept it straight, and he'll be in the third place race. Let's take a look at the distance. I think the norm now is going to be getting it to the finish line in the air. And that's going to set us up for the consolation race number 2 between Will Smith and that STI versus Leafer 12 and that Ford Focus RS. One lap, one winner. It's going to be Will Smith and that Subaru getting to turn number 1. He's going to cut down in front of Leafer 12. They're both going to get turned around, and he keeps both hands on the wheels, and he gets it across the finish line in one piece, and he'll be advancing to the third place race as well. Here we see him just cut down in turn number 1, and that's really what you've got to do. If you want any chance, you've got to get through turn 1. And after he turned around, he just kept both hands on the wheel, both eyes on the rear view, and he wins his 1v1. Thanks for destroying the barrels, Leafer. And moving on to our final consolation race, it'll be Bolo Brown versus Marquista of the M&M Racing League. One lap. Winner to move on to race for third place. It'll be Bolo Brown. He's in the outside lane. He's going to get into turn number 1 first, but Marquista's right there into turn number 2. And he gets a little bit turning sideways, and now it's going to be Marquista making it through the finish line. Bolo Brown just couldn't quite close the deal. He had turn 1 figured out. Marquista applied the pressure coming down into turn number 2. Across the 69th Street Bridge. And Bolo Brown just couldn't get it lined up. And Marquista, with a little redemption, gets it right down the middle. That's going to set us up for a third place elimination race between Liam the Law, Will Smith, and Marquista. 2 laps. Whoever is last will be going home. And here we go. It's going to be the Lancia Delta driven by Liam the Law. He gets down into turn number 2, and he's going to get himself a first place finish. And it's going to be Marquista rolling it to the finish line. And what happened to Will Smith? He made it to turn number 3 and fell short. Good tournament for Will Smith, but that's where it will end right there. Liam the Law barely making it across the finish line. Marquista also barely making it across the finish line. They're going to move into the third place race. Here we go. Third place on the line. 1 lap, 1 winner. Marquista on the inside. Liam the Law on the outside. They get into turn number 1. They're very close. They're in turn number 2. Oh, Marquista flops out, and it's going to be Marquista rolling it through the pylon into the finish line. Winning the race. Taking third place. Well done. Well done, Marquista of the M&M Racing League. We'll get that car towed out of here. We'll get that track straightened out. Marquista showing that he can make something out of nothing. And coming in third place. And leaving us with nothing left but the much anticipated championship round between 01 Maverick of the Daredevil Diecast and Miss Molly of the Conroy Blue Jays and the Blue Jay Speedway. It'll be a 5-lap shootout if needed. First driver to win 3 races will be our Diecast Dude Rally champion. Here we go, race number 1. Maverick is going to get to turn number 1. He's going to have the early advantage into turn number 2. And he keeps it straight? No, he doesn't keep it straight. He sends it off of the track. He had turn number 1. He was really dominant for that whole lap. And on his launch, right off the side of the track. So Miss Molly will take the 1-0 lead here in the championship round. As we are ready for race number 2. They'll switch lanes. This time Miss Molly's going to get down to the turn number 1. No, she's not. She's going to get turned around. She's going to be in reverse for the rest of the way. And she's going to win her second race of the night. And she will take a commanding 2-0 lead as we see as she comes out of turn number 1. Maverick just gets into the bumper, turns her around, and she keeps it straight enough to take a 2-0 lead and just one win away from a championship. And they'll switch lanes again. Maverick gonna need to really get something done here to avoid a sweep. He's gonna get the early advantage into turn number 1. Miss Molly's right there on the outside, but she hits the bridge, and Maverick is going to win. He's gonna take a deficit of 2-1 into race number 4. Miss Molly tried to end it right there. She tried to get around and get the win, and just got a whole bumper full of the bridge. Here she was just trying to muscle her way around the outside. Maverick wasn't having it. No matter what, he wasn't going to get swept. So here we go, race number 4, 2-1 Miss Molly. Just one win away still. As Maverick this time, he's going to again get into turn number 1 in the lead, and Miss Molly's going to crash out, and it's just Maverick, and it's going to be 2-2. Miss Molly never made it past turn number 1. Nobody ever wrecks there. And there she hits the guardrail. And Maverick just needs to keep it straight. He does. That was probably the easiest win of this entire championship. And it sets up a do or die. And Maverick's going to take the early lead into turn number 1. Can he close the deal? He's got nobody behind him. He's on his roof, and he will slide across the finish line, and he will win the Diecast Dude Rally Championship Series. Miss Molly, she'll get credit for finishing the race, but it'll be not enough as she spun out of turn number 1 and just gonna go ahead and finish the race. And Maverick of the Daredevil Diecast Garage is going to win this event. Marquista, he'll be in 3rd. Miss Molly, she'll be in 2nd of the Conroy Blue Jays. And 01 Maverick of Daredevil Diecast in that Lancer Evolution. That's a happy racer right there. He wins the first rally championship on the channel. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll consider subscribing.